Hello everyone, today is Saturday, February 3rd, 2018. I believe it's a little after 1 or 2 o'clock. I'm Richard Lewis Brown, and I'm excited to be here today. Now I know what you're thinking, why are we talking on Saturday? Why am I campaigning on Saturday? Well, to be your next leader, there is no time off. And I'm gonna do everything I can to earn your trust and to earn your vote. So let me say this. Everyone knows that I'm Richard Lewis Brown. Everyone knows that I'm running for Local 1000 president. But I want to really address some things that's come up this week. So first things first. Kai, I know you work at CDCR. I can't thank you enough for coming down on your day off from Vallejo and spending your gas to come down to support my campaign. Carmen, I can't thank you enough for getting me involved with the union, oh my goodness, back in 2010. All right. So here's the first thing I want to address. I've been asked to Facebook, and I'm not really a social media expert, but because of the promise, my cookie commitment, and I say here, I'm going to exhibit outstanding leadership by listening to and appreciating our valued represented employees. So I'm using Facebook. If I've said anything on Facebook that has offended anyone, I deeply apologize. In fact, if I've said anything about anyone, presently or in the past, or through my actions or demeanor, I'm deeply sorry. And I ask you to forgive me. Here's the second thing I want to say. When we do worksite meetings, and you invite me to your worksite, we will provide free food. Let me say this to you again. When you invite me to your worksite, we will provide free food. Because I want to hear your voice, and I want you to not be hungry when we talk about Local 1000. Now, on Facebook, I have my page, Real Americans Fight. I also have a website, realamericansfight.com. But I've met some really nice people on Facebook. One person's name, and I have to say her name, Sharon Hope Burks. She runs the Reformed SEIU 1000 Facebook page. I want to thank you from the bottom of my heart for allowing me to post on your page and being able to communicate with other state employees. I deeply mean that. And there's also another Facebook page. It's Reform Local 1000. I don't know who runs that page, but I also want to thank that person or persons who allowed me to do that. With that being said, I have to say this, because I've been questioned this week. The brochure, Don't Stop Believing, Richard Lewis Brown for Local 1000 President. The election vote April 20th through May 21st, 2018. They mail out the ballots on the 20th of April. Please be a signed up dues paying member by April 1st so you can receive a ballot in the mail, so you can take a picture of the envelope, the barcode, and who you voted for. I hope to get your vote. But because of this brochure, people are asking questions. They say, Richard, who paid for that? Where'd the money come from? And I say respectfully, I paid for it. This is my brochure. No one is funding me. I'm self-funded. In fact, it was the ability to self-fund by using financial discipline that I paid my way through college. Arizona State University, bachelor's degree in finance. Let me say it to you again. I'm paying for my own brochure. I paid my way through college. I have self-determination and self-discipline. This is one of the reasons why I think I'll be able to negotiate contracts for you really well. Okay. And here's the other thing I want to say, outside of the brochure. And by the way, this picture, this is me Now, I know I put on a few pounds since the summer, but listen, I go to the gym. I'm an advocate of staying in shape, keeping your weight off, and being the very best you can be and eating healthy. But this is my picture. These are my glasses. I wore the glasses that day because the wind was blowing so strong, my eyes are sensitive. All right. Now, with that being said, here's the other thing I want to say. People say the only reason why I want you to be a dues-paying member is so that I can get your vote. No. I want you to be a dues-paying member so our union can survive. It affects our ability to negotiate at the contract table. I also want you to be a full member so you can vote. This is America. If you want change, you must vote. And I can do my best to spread the word off of social media, but I need everyone's help. We must vote. And so in order to keep our union strong, we have to be dues-paying members currently until we can get that changed. Now, here's something that's really, really important. With this campaign, I've said a lot of different words, and I know people say my words. But when it comes to transparency, I can really, really stand out because I can show you my voting record from 2012 going forward. So I can really validate the word transparency. Now, oftentimes when people run for office, they say, listen, I'm going to change this, I'm going to change that. And they sound like every other politician. And I said it in a recent Facebook post. Change. Because our union, to me, in my opinion, we're full of despair. So let me say it for you. Change is great. Radical change, revolutionary change, that's even better. But what we really need is truly the ability to create. And I need you to elect me so we can work together to create a new culture for Local 1000. A new culture that, as I love to say, under a beautiful, beautiful blue sky with a warm, loving orange sun. Because that's beautiful. That means we're working together. We're in one harmony. There's no division. There's no due-paying membership, fair share membership, NGO class. None of that. We're all together. One family. Join us. And I can validate my words. So, with that being said, I want people to speak up. And if anyone wants to meet me, you can call me at 408-207-2339, or you can come over to the house. I'm an open book. I don't have anything to hide. And you can't ask the union to be transparent. You can't ask the union to do more unless first you show your transparency and you show your action. But we have to create this new culture. Change is not enough. Let me say this to you again. Change is not enough. We got to create. We have to think outside of the box. And hopefully, this 10-point platform here does that. So, with that being said, let me say this. In the brochure, there's a page 5, and it talks about the cookie commitment. This cookie commitment is really, quote, talking about creating that culture. The 10-point plan is how it gets done. On page 5, the cookie commitment is really about creating a new culture, a new environment where everyone feels appreciated. Here it is. C, consistency of steadfast loyalty and dedication based on respect and trust through active communication. That's the very first thing it says. So, I'm going to stop here. And I'm going to ask Kai, what do you think about the brochure?
Well, first off, it was well put together. Nice pictures, graphics. stood out was the first page, and it was your notary statement here, and where you said you wouldn't accept the stipend for the statewide union officers, and also it was you know, your sense about transparency, and I think that's the main thing, you know, with most unions, you know, the public really want to see.
All right, and I want to thank you for that. Let me try to explain to you why I did that. So many times people run for office and they say anything and everything to get elected. I'm here to help you. As you see on the next page, it says about me fulfilling a promise to Genevieve on the 6th of January, 1996 at 9:30 p.m. This is letting you know in writing legally that I won't take the salary stipend. You don't have to guess. You can trust and also see my actions. And that's why it's on this page. People open up the brochure, and a lot of times they miss this. They see the pictures, but they miss this. And by the way, the pictures that you're talking about, I'm just going to say this. I felt good that day I took the pictures. I felt like my weight was under control that day, because I have my days where I feel like my weight's out of control. I felt I had the right shoes. And Christina Martin, who I found on the internet, I'm saying her name, hopefully she won't get mad. Christina Martin in Roseville can take some pictures. I think she's really, really incredible. My pictures on Facebook, that picture was taken by Kyrie. This company's called Magic Eye. And so I use different photographers to get a different feeling. So I want to thank you again. Is there anything else in the brochure that you liked?
I like how you spelled out the cookie. You know, I thought it was, you know, it was unique and creative out there.
The cookie.
Yeah.
And I already talked about consistency of steadfast loyalty and dedication. Mm-hmm. And I've said a few other things about staying humble and positive, not gossiping about others, of the integrity, secured website. You ask a question, and then we post the answer, and we don't censor you. Yeah. So this is really how we create that culture. Outstanding leadership, and also about how we organize our resources so we can grieve every case, not just the cases we think we can win. Okay, I'll tell you what. I can't thank you again for coming. This is just part one. We're going to do part two, and we'll start that very shortly. Thank you again.
Okay.
How long was it?